Hey guys, how's it going? This is an Overwatch VOD review for Visions. Um, their Reddit name is cynoshot. So cynoshot, we're gonna check you out here. You are on Sigma. Your co-tank is Hammond. You're playing into a Reinhardt and a Roadhog. It's gonna be kind of an uphill battle. Don't know what rank you are. I think you said you're low gold. So Hammond is kind of hard to pair with at all stages. Um, so, anyways, let's see how you go here. Let's watch. We're just gonna spectate you this time. Make our lives a little bit easier. Okay.
Hello.
So I can't hear anything, but you're being friendly to people. Hopefully you're saying stuff. Like get excited. You've got a Symmetra, but you don't have a static comp. She's really good with static comps because she can help make them a little bit more mobile. I don't know if Sigma's the best choice here, but he's pretty good of an off tank without the main tank Hammond.
Begin the experiment.
Ooh, crap. I hate this so much. Alright, back to Visions. Okay, and let's play here.
Evidence
Okay.
suggests a
Yeah, we
sniper
want prison.
ahead.
Okay. Okay, so they have Widowmaker, which makes your Sigma choice really good, but you're playing up ahead and you get let's just go back here. Let's start it over. We didn't see that start. Okay. So Hammond's in front. Hammond should lead. You should be. We see the Roadhog. We should be scared of Roadhog. We see the Widowmaker. We're trying to take away the high ground. Not a bad idea to throw the shield up there. All right, we get hooked by that. It was a good response with the shield. Just like kind of completely ignoring him. Save that, but that was also really easy rock to hit. So maybe work on your rock throws. Ryan just ran. We want to throw our shield up and then we want to turn. We want to call out your team. You should be saying focus Ryan, focus Ryan. But you get hit by Ryan anyways because that was weird. You just like didn't even notice where he was charging. Okay. We're missing a lot of shots at point blank here. We got to work on that. Okay. Let's see what you're doing. You want to pocket her. If she can stay pushing into him, she'll wreck his shield real fast. But we just like lose track of her. We're just not helping her out. We just like completely forgot about the Reinhardt, who's super low health. Had you been there, had you been putting more pressure, Reinhardt would have been dead, and now you would have been up. So your Widow's losing to their sniper. Man, you just really got to work on those rocks. Okay, again, not seeing your abilities are on cooldown right now, which is good, but we want to use those kinetic grasps more often, not as a reaction to. Why are we shielding off Reinhardt? This shield should be recovering right now. Why are we scared of Reinhardt? Okay, that's fine. You know, we want to use our shift. We want to use our shift to stop his damage. We want to use our shield to block his hook. Again, just that's the third rock you missed. You have no shield now, which is huge. That's like you're a sitting duck now. There's like literally nothing you do as a champion. Managed to get some good shield charge there. Reinhardt fire striked into you for whatever reason, but you have no shield. You're still sitting duck. You can't be up this far. Where's your tank? Where's your teammate? Where's Hammond? Playing Sigma as the main tank, and you're gonna get pinned again. It's like don't react to those. He has such like that shield goes down, and you have so much time to figure out what he's doing before he starts charging. You take damage even if he doesn't pin you. Okay, so now you guys have an advantage. Two of their people are down. You guys are up. You've got a Roadhog now instead of the Hammond, which is great. I guess you're not. It's over here. Man, it's a bummer that you guys woke him up. There you go. Focus the healer. Call it the healer. Say Anna on left. Anna alone. Anna on left. Alright, do we see the Anna's right over here? Did you pay attention to the Anna? You're just focused on Roadhog? So Anna just got out of that fight free. She's still behind you this whole fight. You're getting hit by her. You're not even paying any attention to her. You had the opportunity that whole fight just to kill their healer. She was so low. So you guys pull this out. The shield again. Your shield should be reactive. It should not be proactive. Nicely done. That was a good shield there. Try to block off the McCree stun for the Roadhog to get away. All right, good use of your kinetic grasp. You don't need the shield there. It's not. You still want it to charge back up. Why are we shielding Reinhardt? Like so many shields into Reinhardt. Like right now, your shield should be at full health, but it's not. Right now, if your shield is at full health, you can put it right here, block off all the healing from them. Mercy has to come up, and your team is all right here. Just collapse on Reinhardt. He has no Ana healing. Alright, good killer. Oh, lost her. That's unfortunate. Alright. When you see someone on your team die, you should try to decide, is it the time to go in? Okay? We've been tracking ultimates, whatever. We haven't seen Ryan ult this whole game. Obviously, I can look up and see this, but Ryan hasn't ulted this whole game. He probably has his ultimate. Their Ana or their Mercy probably has her ultimate. Ana ulted already, but Mercy has not. So we should be aware of this stuff. And your team, you have no one near ult. Do you want to take this fight? Probably not. Just slow and steady. Okay, they're backing off. Oof, rough. Alright. Your heals? Who's your healer? Ana, right? So you gotta make sure you keep line of sight. Man, I wish you had the rock up there. We just throw the rock on cooldown. It's good that you're using your cooldown so much, but now you need to start using them on cooldown with purpose. And I know that's very, very conflicting, but using your cooldowns as much as you can, even for shitty reasons, is the right reason. But we don't want to just throw them as soon as they're off cooldown, which it seems like you're almost doing. I am still very happy, at least, that you're using your cooldowns as much as possible. The Reinhardt or the Bob is a little thrown off here because the red. She could swap the colors. Ooh, good try. Alright, you have your ultimate. You should be looking for an opportunity to use your ultimate, okay? We're not going to be able to kill these guys with the Ryan shield. But if Ryan shield gets low, you can lift Ryan up and your team can finish him off. That your kinetic grasp blocks that hook. You don't need to dodge it. Alright, so Reinhardt's barrier is destroyed, and these guys are kind of grouped up. Honestly, like Roadhog's right there. If Roadhog has his ultimate, which he does, you can kinetic grasp these two. They're tanks, and Roadhog can just come in here and just ult them. You could get both their. I don't want to do that. What are you? 6, 7. You. God damn it, dude. You could get both of them right here. Hiding. You get wrecked. You die with your kinetic grasp up. So, that's bad.
It's playing again.
Okay, Lucio. I would tell Lucio to back off. I don't know where Lucio's running to. Everyone just got killed. It's just dangerous. Like he's walking around. He could have gotten hooked there. Just like wait for your team. Like where is everybody? Yeah, you guys people way back there. I don't know why you're even here. You're not gonna push this point as one. You already have your ultimate. You don't need to get any ult charge. You're just gonna give the enemy ult charge for nothing on your side. You're not gonna get any kills right now, and any damage you deal is gonna get healed up. So what we want to do here is we just want to get our team to group up. All right, so you heard the hook come out. This is good. Can't save him, unfortunately. Uh, Instead of the rock, you probably could have thrown out the shield properly there, but I don't know if flanking is exactly the right move. All right, this is an amazing opportunity for you to use your ultimate. Lucio will be back in the fight soon anyways because he's quite fast. Oh my god, like gorgeous ultimate opportunity right there. Like you had the high ground. You should have gone and taken that high ground. They have no one on the high ground contesting the high ground. Instead, you give up. You had such a good positioning up there. You could have gotten a 3-person, 4-person ult from behind there. Again, throw out that shield. Block some damage for this guy. Okay, it did come. It was just a little late. Man. So you waited a long time to use that ultimate, and you hit just the nano boosted Reinhardt. So our ult was pretty much entirely wasted, and we waited so long to catch. Let's see how long we had it for. Okay. Okay, so we get it here. We get it at 4:08, and we don't use it until an entire minute later. Oh my god, even more. Just so like that's where you use it. Alright, so it took you a minute and a half to use your ultimate. The game has only been 5.5 minutes. That's more than a quarter of the game you sat with your ultimate and didn't use it. It looks like a bit unfortunate with timing with your Roadhog. He cast his ult at the same time, so you probably would have gotten a 3% ult, but use your ultimate earlier, man. You had it for so long. We're still putting up this barrier to hold. Like, you're not. I don't know who you're protecting with the barrier, what you're using. You have your kinetic grasp up. Use that kinetic grasp. Like, no one on their team, aside from Reinhardt, can CC you during your kinetic grasp. They don't have a Sigma. So, you can eat her sleep dart. You can eat his hook. I guess you can't eat his flashbang, but. Nicely done. Thank God that you have your... Nice, good step up. Good use of the kinetic grasp. Alright, sweet. We gotta keep pushing, we gotta keep pushing. Where is the Mercy? Where's the Roadhog? We know they're coming back. Shield is up there. I guess it's good to block for her, but... Is it? I don't really think so. Alright, you pull it back at least. Oh, that's huge! Huge, huge kinetic grasp. And you blocked it. That play was good. That was a great play. Kudos. Alright. Again, we're just like not watching the enemies here. We're just like, oh, maybe stay up here. Honestly, it's not the worst to be up here right now. Nope, you drop back down for no reason. We hear the high noon, but your Lucio ults in response, which is good. You throw out the shield. I don't know if it was to block the ultimate. I think it was just because you throw your shield out all the time and you're throwing it at Roadhog. We can hear and see the bullets from Reaper to our side. How long is it going to take for you to turn? Yeah. Yeah, you could have blocked all that damage. You guys got the checkpoint anyways, which is good. Okay, as we get closer to the end here, we want to try to save our ultimate. So earlier I said, use your ultimate, get something out of it. In this point, it's very hard to get the last push. Their spawn is very, very close to the end. So when we're in the middle of a pushing of a phase, like here, it's fine to just, use your ultimate when you get it, because you want to get another one. You want to get as many ultimates as you can during the fight. But when you get towards this last little point, that's when you want to get the big ones, because that'll help you push finally. It's way more important here at the very end to save your ultimate for the very end. But only if there's like a small bit of stuff left on the clock. It's way better on defense too. But that's kind of the point, is they're going to save their ultimates for when they're on defense. Ooh, that's huge. Call it out. Call it out. He's no Wraith. He's no Wraith. You guys should be pushing up. Pushing up. Why are you walking back? And so he got away with a sliver of health because you were, I don't know, walking over there. Watch out for the Roadhog hooks. That's big. Your Hammond's in a bad spot here. That was a good attempt. So he was low. He's going to try to heal up. Throw out the rock. Again, you got to work on the rocks. Keep her alive. That was good. Pulled him off. Their team is super spread out here. And so are you guys. Just, you need to be calling who to go for. Do you go for Reinhardt, who's low? Here, let's go. Let's get a free camera. We just saw Reaper. We know Reaper's in here. So we got to keep that. They're kind of weak right here. Like this is the majority of their healer and weakness. Like McCree is kind of weak. Like their tank is over there. Everything. If you guys are all grouped up, like Reinhardt is over there. If you guys just manage to just push over into this, you could get a pretty fast kill here. So Hammond knows what he's trying to do. I hate. I don't want this to hide. How do I make this never hide? Options, controls, communication, emote, sprays, spectate. Maybe toggle spectate overlay. So I want it to go away. Replay. Maybe it's replay. Jump to start. Media controls N. Nope. Okay. Not a lot of stuff. So whatever. Okay, so you cast your ultimate here, but you cast your ultimate when you have all of this space left to push that. So even if you get a team wipe, they are all going to respawn and come back together to come back in the point. So you actually don't want to get a team wipe. You don't want to get a fat juicy ult, because right now you don't have your other tank, so you're down in numbers. And even if you get a team wipe here, they're going to come back and respawn. So not a great time to use your ultimate. God damn it. Okay. And the only people we get are the tanks. What you really want to do is get the supports, hold them up in the air above the Reinhardt shield. It can be just as good to pick up Reinhardt, but you need a more coordinated DPS to be able to hit the back line while you do that. At least you got one of them. But alright, so she hit the ult on these two guys. Forget about him. Go get them. What are you doing? Ignore his damage altogether. Kill these guys. Oh, he's going to get away. Oh my god. You're whatever her name is just putting in work for you guys. And now's the time that it's very important to continually call out priority targets. You're fighting this guy alone. Alone. Do you think that Sigma does a good job 1v1 into Roadhog? No, you don't. You have to instead focus with your teammate on other people. They got Roadhog, right? Now this guy has no vape. You can call out. He's got no vape. Okay, I don't know if you needed to kinetic grasp there. You had the opportunity to shoot him. And he was reloading, so he didn't do any damage anyways. Okay, you hear the high noon. You see it, but you just kinetic grasp. You wasted it. You guys still haven't killed that Roadhog. You still didn't kill the Mercy. You're not calling out priority targets. Look. All right. You and Moira are focusing Roadhog. Anna is helping on McCree, I assume. Lucio and Hammond are like, oh, they've got that stuff, and they're trying to deal with the people that are coming in. They don't realize that you guys haven't done shit out here because you didn't say anything. Your comm should be come back to point. You know, we need to focus McCree, focus McCree. Still on point, still on point. You want to clear this guy's out. Right now, it is a 5v2. Okay? 5v2. But what are you guys doing? You got a 2v2, you've got a 2v0, and you've got a 1v1. If you guys are all together right here, if you were calling out, focus McCree, McCree'd be dead right now. Oh, that's not good. She's your star player. You guys are going to get rolled over here. Yeah. Oh, that's just so rough. Maybe yeah, Sigma is basically an off tank. I mean, you're playing him more as a main tank here, but he's basically an off tank. You shouldn't be on your own so much. Just follow someone else. Just keep them alive and just support them. Play every character like a support, and this game is a joke. People always like to get in 1v1s, but if you're always there, they're always 2v1s. Okay, the kinetic grasp is just a little wasted here. We get hit by his charges like all game. Like, why are we focusing him? Is like, why not the Anna? That's completely vulnerable. Like, she's gonna out heal your damage unless you're hitting direct fires. Even then, he's also got his shield, and she probably is close to Nano. She's not, but like, it's almost like you're not confident in your aim on Sigma, and you're just looking to get cheap damage. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like on Sigma here, you just didn't do much. Your ultimates, you got 1 kill. You killed the Roadhog. You only got 2 because you used them slowly. And it was a 9-minute game.
Switching sides.
Hopefully you guys are like, all right, nice work, nice work. You got to say stuff like that. Like, oh, we didn't get it, but it was close. Like, that was a good push. Like, we can easily hold them. We got this, guys. Morale is really important in this game. Especially when you don't get this first point. On offense, you're not always going to get this first point, and people feel like they failed if they don't get it. So, you need to work on morale. Be positive right here. Be like, that was a great push, guys. Like, we did a good job. Nicely done, everyone.
There is no obligation for the universe to make sense to you.
All right, let's start this up. Let's follow you. All right, so now you have a Zarya, which is just Reinhardt would have been a better play. You guys are lacking a main shield. And looking at the enemy's composition, the Zarya Reinhardt, you guys are just gonna get rolled over. I don't know if Zarya told you she was gonna swap, if that was planned or not. But Sigma just is really not a good main tank.
There's nothing I haven't seen before. Stick together. We will complete our mission.
Barrier in place.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Okay, slow it down here as the fight starts. Okay, Reinhardt is pretty up by himself, so maybe get some damage on him. Reaper's doing some stuff. Okay, just trying to throw out some damage. I like it. Your shield is still up. You're not really protecting anyone. So it just lost 600 damage to that. Shield up for no reason. We're gonna lose that. It's your most important cooldown. You're just like wasting on unnecessary damage. I like the attempt to follow up with the stun. Um, Came out a little slow. That's just hard. You've got a slow CC. Okay, you haven't used your kinetic grasp at all yet. As Sigma, you want a kinetic grasp. Well, you have, but you want a kinetic grasp, shield, kinetic grasp. Looking for key stuff here. Okay, we missed that Fire Strike. Fire Strike's one of the best things you can kinetic grasp. Because Reinhardt really, really wants his ultimate, and that just wrecks his ultimate charge. And it deals 100 damage, which gives you a nice chunk of charge. So they just saw your shield go down, which means that Reinhardt is free to charge if he gets it. Let me slow down as we get in the middle of this fight. All right. Yeah, you go down. They knew you didn't have your shield. They're going to roll on you. We just want to keep our shield healthier. We're putting it out for just to shield a little bit of damage. I wrote a post down. Oh, you wrote this on my post, which is, take more damage. Don't be afraid to take a little bit of damage to get it healed up. Instead, any bit of tiny damage is getting thrown into that, and it's just not great. You even self heal with your shields. So if you take a little bit of damage before you use your kinetic grasp, and then before you use your extend shield, you can actually keep yourself completely damage free for long enough that you just naturally heal up with your regenerating shields. Blue health regenerates on its own. Dark blue health, of course, falls off, but you have 100 of this self regenerating health that you can just take. Let's speed you back to point. Okay, that's good.
The payload.
Using the kinetic grasp is good. I don't know what that shield usage was. It was good that you pulled it back though, because Reinhardt would have done that. Okay. Kinetic grasp isn't so much about getting the shields, it's about the fact that it denies all damage while you're using it. Good idea. Keep the Widow off. I don't know why you keep on pulling away the shield and putting it back. In this situation, if she's the only one firing, just keep it up. Like, one of these times she could have hit a headshot. Now pull it away and kinetic grasp. You start the kinetic grasp, but you don't pull this away yet, so it takes 100 damage it didn't need to take. And you lose your barrier altogether. You have no kinetic grasp. You have no cooldowns right now. You're playing two off tanks into this. You're just not gonna get much done. Winston's trying to get some work done, but your team has very little cohesion with Winston. Ashe and Soldier need a big shield to stand behind, and you can't provide that. Winston needs people to follow in on his damage because he can't solo people. Moira does good with Death Ball, and I think if you had gone Reinhardt here at the start of the game, like, you guys had this. Orisa maybe. I'm not a big fan of Orisa Zarya, but if you're more confident on her. As a tank, you have to be comfortable flexing into other characters. You can't just stay on one person all the time. That's just unfortunate. You played that pretty well, but there's not really much you can do just trying to contest. We don't want to get rolled over, so we want to call back, but you guys have a bunch of ultimates. Be like, all right, hold ultimates, hold for the push, because you guys want to deal with their ultimates. You should know that Zarya and Ryan are probably going to have their ultimates up. You don't know who else might have their ultimate up, but you should be watching their tanks' ultimates, knowing about how much damage they do. Okay. This was good. Start with the kinetic grasp, throw up the shield. Nice. Oh my god, look at that. Don't go up so high. You did a good job there, but you went up so high that you can't see the enemy. So, like, you're not throwing any damage in here. and they shielded that, so none of them. They're all still low, so it doesn't matter. But all right. The other thing that I couldn't hear in comms, you used one, use yours, you use Anna, you use soldiers. You got you when you find that your whole team has their ultimates, you have to coordinate how many ults you're going to use for a fight. Like as Sigma, especially with the CC ultimate like Sigma or Reinhardt or Zarya, call out who you want to use their ultimate in conjunction with yours, so you don't over ult. I find that happens all the time, especially in solo queue. It's very hard to coordinate that stuff. But if you just go ahead of time, you say, hey, I'm gonna ult soon. The next time I cast this, this is what these are the ults we should use. This weird like putting the berry out, pulling it out, putting the berry out, pulling it out. I don't know why you do it. Put it out, leave it out, or pull it and leave it so that it recharges. Don't do both. Because if you just keep on putting it out, then it's it's never going to recharge. And if you keep on pulling it away, it's not actually blocking any damage. Nicely done. Good flick. Do you hear anything there? Did you hear anything? Paying attention? I don't understand. Reinhardt just charging your team. He's by himself. He has no heals. Like... Oh, that was the whole 20 second. I want 20 seconds. Go back for it. You let Ryan come away with the game right here. So we're gonna slow down here. He knocked both of them. He knocked him off and charged her. And he's right there. He's purple. He's purple. And he's just hitting you. Had you been there and turned, he probably would have had a chance to die. You're just getting wrecked by the enemy's main tank. This Reinhardt is definitely playing just light, just leaps and bounds above your play. Let's go back to you. And their whole team has their ultimates now, and you guys used all of yours at the same time, so there's pretty much no chance you guys win this. They just have to drop everything in. You guys have to play this really well, which they do. But Reinhardt is still wrecking you guys. He let both your Reinhardt charged, and you just put no pressure on him at all. He just in on your healers. It's crazy. I bet you felt super powerless there. It's just kind of the fact that you played a off tank with another off tank. I mean, you swapped into Winston, so that's more of a main tank, but you guys were just so disjointed. Like maybe if you switched into Diva or Hammond to sort of go in with Winston, try to synergize with your other tank or try to synergize with your DPS, and you were doing really neither. You can play Sigma with self-sufficient teams. I like playing Sigma with Sigma Road maybe with a Mei and a Reaper, maybe Tracer. These really self-sufficient healers, damage dealers that can do stuff on their own. The Mei will make you guys more tanky because she's kind of like an off tank. Brigitte might be good with that. So just like self-sufficient people. Lucio is good there, self-sufficient. People that keep themselves alive. Sigma just doesn't really do any one thing super well. He's just kind of a jack of all trades. And so if you're not playing to all of his strengths all the time, then he's just kind of weak. There's rarely a time when I bring out Sigma, unless I know that we can get in damage like crazy. If we can play sort of more aggressive, the double shield is really good. Sort of like a death ball to help out in the death ball. Things to work on. Don't put out and pull your shield out. It's like a really bad habit that you've gotten into, of just like boom, boom, boom. Just always doing that. Your ultimates, use them early and purposeful. We saw this one. which is good, but like you cast it so fast. Don't be afraid. Like you don't have to cast it so fast. You can see where they're going.
Barrier is
Like just
unstable.
instantly cast.
Destroyed.
And the fact that like you ulted at the same time as Roadhog's, like no comms at all. We could have eaten that. Just like kinetic grass usage, throwing out the shield into Reinhardt. You started the game, you threw a whole bunch of shields on Reinhardt. You don't need a shield Reinhardt. Let your shield stay healthy so that you can use it when you need it, when you're low. This is like pinnacle of the post, which is just you want to take some damage, you can heal it up. Don't always just put out your shield to block this willy-nilly damage.
Barrier won't hold together.
What? What are you blocking? And you put it out and in. You could have had it down that whole time, blocked nothing, and recovered 100 health. Like it doesn't need to be down till it's all the way full, but this whole time we're barely recovering any shield because we keep on putting it in and out. Shield's not taking any damage. You could have had it in. And then when he started ulting, you could have thrown this out to try to save people. You might have been able to save Lucio with enough shield there.
Barrier in place.
Call out the Mercy's there. Like, you just shot her. You know she's in there.
Enemy radar contact.
She's just doing so much work. Paladin was just trying so hard to carry your team. Like, I feel so bad for Paladin. Like, this play right here is the play where you just did amazing work. You ate the hook. You ate the fire strike. Like, it was great. You put out the shield. You stun him, but then you just don't pay attention to him. The number of times where we just forget about Reinhardt trying to charge him. And he sees it. Like, every single time you start to look away, he goes for that charge on you. Like, you have to sort of conceptually just become Sigma like a person in real life. If in real life you look to the right, you still know that the thing you were looking at over there is still there. You have to remember that things don't just disappear. Just kind of stay alive here, like listening to the Reaper sounds, like maybe you don't have a good headset or something, but when you get slammed here, we can hear the sounds, we can see we have so much health here. We can hear Reaper. And we don't look at him at all. Don't look at him. You could have lived there. Moira was healing. Instead, you gave Reaper a whole bunch of ult charge.
The payload has reached
You guys still get the point because you played well, but no, because you played well because the team played well. All right, I'll leave it at that. I'm gonna end the recording. Good luck, man. I'd love to see another Sigma vid or just a tank in general. I'd love to see some main tanking stuff. Maybe a game where you flex, to pick into your teammate. Pick second. Pick, if you want to play someone like Sigma, first pick him. First pick him hard. The enemy doesn't pick something to match you, then you have to flex because that's how you climb. If you want to main somebody, insta-lock them as soon as it opens up. And then if the person doesn't match your call, if they're not flexing, then you should flex to synergize with them. Good luck, man.